Hey guys, it's Tay, and today I am back to share 10 tips on how to keep your hair moisturized and how to retain length. These are things that I personally do in my regimen. This wash and go that I'm wearing is like a week or more old, and as you can see, it's still super moisturized. I could probably stretch it like a few more days at least. So I wanted to go ahead and share some tips that I have learned to help people keep their hair moisturized, because the key to retaining length is making sure that your hair stays moisturized so it doesn't break off. And people ask me all the time what I do, so I'm just gonna go ahead and share that with you. So the first tip is going to be to drink water. I know I talked about this in how I grew my long hair video, but drinking water is like the key to keeping your hair moisturized. This is my spray bottle that I keep water and rosemary essential oil in. I spray my hair with water every morning and every night just about, and that really does help to keep my hair moisturized. I don't think people understand that just putting a product on top of your hair or putting some oil on top of your hair, that's not what moisturizes your hair. Water is what moisturizes your hair. The products and the oils, it kind of just seals it all in. But water is the key to keeping your hair moisturized. Just spraying your hair down with water just a little bit in the morning and at night will definitely help you keep your hair moisturized. So that is like my first tip, one of the first things that I do. Also, if my hair is feeling super dry, I have my little spray bottle that I keep pure aloe vera juice in. I personally use the Whole Foods 365 brand, but you can use any pure aloe vera juice. Aloe vera juice is super moisturizing. Tons and tons of hair products have aloe vera juice in it. I have been using aloe vera. I have been noticing that my hair stays a lot more moisturized. So I'll spray my hair down with aloe vera juice before I apply any products. And it really does help to keep my hair moisturized like the entire week, which is amazing. My third tip is going to be to deep condition. I am like an advocate for deep conditioning. Deep conditioning is so important for our hair, because our hair is already natural, it's already prone to being more dry, and it's easier to break off. So if you want your hair to grow and stay long and stay moisturized, you have to deep condition your hair. I personally deep condition my hair every single time I wash it. I know that's not ideal for everybody. Everybody doesn't have the time to do it, but even just applying a deep conditioner, maybe sitting under a hooded dryer or something for 20 or 30 minutes so that it can really penetrate your hair will really make a difference with moisturizing your hair. So a couple of my favorite deep conditioners are the Camille Rose Naturals Algae Renew. I got this at Target. I love it. This is one of my faves. Also the Miele Organics Babasu Oil Mint Deep Conditioner. This one has protein in it. It's amazing as well, and it gives me that tingle feeling that I really love. And I always try to seal in the moisture with my deep conditioners with some type of oil, which will bring me to my next tip. So my next tip is going to be to pre-poo your hair before you shampoo. If you're already prone to dry hair, don't just put the shampoo in your hair, because it's really going to strip everything that's like all of your oils and stuff from your scalp. So I personally like to pre-poo. I pre-poo with my DIY hair and body oil. I will link it down below, but I just apply this all over my head, put on like a deep conditioning cap or shower cap, whatever you have, and I sit for like 20 or 30 minutes before I actually shampoo my hair. And it really helps to protect my hair before I go into the shampooing process, and it prevents my hair from getting super dry. My next tip is actually going to be to seal your hair with an oil. I seal my hair with an oil every time I spray water in my hair, because think about it like this. If you're just spraying water on your hair, it's kind of just gonna evaporate. Once you put that oil in your hair, it really helps to just seal it all in and keep that moisture in your hair. So a couple of my favorite oils, of course, is like my DIY hair and body oil, but it can be heavy, so I'm pretty careful with this. My favorite oil to seal my hair would be jojoba oil, because it is the closest oil to the natural sebum that our body produces, and it's really lightweight and it's super moisturizing. I stopped using coconut oil because it just does not work for me anymore. If I don't want my hair to be weighed down, I grab my jojoba oil or like avocado oil. There's tons of oils. I could do a whole video just about oils, but that's another tip, is to seal your hair with an oil when you spray water on your hair, because it really helps to hold all that moisture in. My next tip is going to be to use water-based leave-in conditioners. So what I mean is, when you look at your leave-in conditioner, I'm gonna give you an example. The Miele Organics White Peony Leave-In, which is one of my faves. The first ingredient in this leave-in is water. So using something that's water-based first on your hair really keeps your hair moisturized. Another one of my favorites, sorry I had to grab it, is my Jamaican Black Castor Oil leave-in conditioner. It comes in this like big jar. This stuff is amazing. It's super moisturizing. Mid-week, if my hair does get dry, I usually refresh my curls with this or my Camille Rose Naturals Fresh Curls. I also like the coconut water leave-in from Camille Rose Naturals. But basically using a water-based leave-in really helps to keep your hair moisturized, because like I said, water is the key to moisture, and if you want your hair to grow and stay long, you have to keep your hair moisturized. So my next tip is going to be to sleep with a satin pillowcase, or you can sleep with a bonnet or some type of scarf over your head. Because if you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase, your hair is going to get dried out. I didn't know that for a long time, and I used to wake up every morning like, why is my hair so messed up? And when I switched to sleeping to a satin pillowcase, and now I actually sleep with a bonnet because I found that it really just keeps all that moisture in my hair. I've noticed that my hair stays moisturized for longer. I don't have to do my hair as often, which is amazing. And my hair isn't breaking off anymore. So that's really good tip. Make sure you sleep with a satin pillowcase or a scarf or a bonnet or something to protect your hair at night. My next tip is going to be to make sure you're drying your hair with a shirt or some type of microfiber towel. Just don't use a cotton towel, because if you're done with your whole process and you applied all your products to your hair and it's looking all nice, and then you start drying your hair with a cotton towel, it's gonna get super dried out, and it's very damaging for your hair. So grab like an old t-shirt or something that you have. Just don't use a towel. I personally use t-shirts because I don't have a microfiber towel, and it works just fine. You don't have to go out and buy a microfiber towel. Next tip is going to be to cold rinse your hair when you get out the shower. I know lots of people don't like to do it, but I've noticed a huge difference just from doing a cold rinse on my hair once I'm done in the shower, because it really just helps to close the cuticle and keep all that moisture in your hair. It's very important to do that. If you can't do that, sometimes I just take my cold aloe vera juice and spray it over my hair when I get out the shower, which also helps to close the cuticle. So definitely try to cold rinse your hair. You will notice that your hair really just absorbs all of that moisture, and it's really good for those of us who have low porosity hair. I have low porosity hair, so sometimes if I apply products to my hair, it likes to sit on top. So I take all of these precautions to make sure that my hair is staying moisturized. And my last tip is going to be to either do the Lco Method or the Lco Method. If y'all aren't familiar with what I'm talking about, the Lco Method stands for leave-in, typically a water-based leave-in, oil and cream. So basically what you're doing is you're applying your leave-in to your hair first, then you're applying that oil to seal in that leave-in, and then you're applying your cream, like your styling cream, which really helps to keep your hair moisturized. I personally do LCO, so I do my leave-in, then I do my styling cream, and then I do my oil at the end because I feel like it just seals everything in. You just have to play with it and see what works best for your hair. But just switching up the way that I apply my products have really helped me to keep my hair moisturized for a longer amount of time. Of course, you want to try to experiment, see what works best for your hair, but these are 10 things that have worked really good for me and helped me to keep my hair moisturized and helped me to grow my hair as long as it is now. As you can see, like I said, this wash and go is like over a week old, and it's super moisturized still. I just got up, literally, I got up, took my bonnet off, took my pineapple, my scrunchie off, and I just shook my hair, and as you can see, it has tons of movement. It's still super fluffy. So these are the things that I like live by and what really keeps my hair moisturized. If you don't take anything else from this video, just remember to drink water and to spray your hair with water, because just doing that alone will really help to keep your hair moisturized. I hope that these tips help you guys. I found that they really have helped me. So if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to comment down below to let me know what you thought of the video, and to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss another update from me. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.